Welcome to Violet Light Tarot. This is the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and of course cross-watchers are also always welcome reading for September of 2020. Welcome, Capricorn audience. Please note that this is a collective reading for your September. If you're looking for something very specific to you or honing in on a question that you may need answered at this particular time, please check the description box below for the link to the store for purchasing that individual reading that's just about you and your energies. So Capricorn, how have you been? How was your first week of September? If you're in North America, how was your Labor Day weekend? Let us know in the comments if anything exciting has been happening lately. For you personally. I mean, exciting things are happening all over, but for you personally. Okay, we're starting out with the Queen of Wands. Absolutely love that energy for you, Capricorn. It's mastery within just being able to be aware and alive within your own desires and excitement at this particular time. Maybe you could be starting a new adventure, or you could be literally like just coming into something that you love at this particular moment. You also have the Empress card. And you also have the Five of Wands. So while you yourself are doing amazing at this particular time with regard to your desires and your excitement and your levels of energy are through the roof right now. You are birthing something new, as I said, something to do with maybe a passion project. It could be a new endeavor. If you've gone back to school, it could be birthing like literally a new degree if you're in university or college, or a new job that you started. Be aware at this particular time, though, for September, I'm seeing that there's a bit of conflict that's coming up for you this month. Let's find out a little bit more about that conflict and see if it's internal or external for you. We have the Queen of Swords to clarify for the Queen of Wands. So really, have you started meditating recently? I gotta wonder about that. That was fast. I actually got 2 cards that time. If you started meditating recently or started a new practice in maybe yoga or something to that effect, it's really helping you to hone in on those energies as well. And the Empress card is actually clarified by the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles, a lot of people see it as being bad. They see it as being left out in the cold, having not enough. But what I'm seeing is that what you're doing right now is that you may have over the summer felt that way, or maybe over the past few months have felt that way with the quarantines, the lockdowns. Maybe the company you work for, you were downsized in some way. But that you've, like I said, I'm seeing this as being a new opportunity that's coming in for you that's really pulling you out of that energy of lack. The Five of Wands is actually clarified by the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords is about blocking yourself off from things. So usually it's depicted by someone who is blindfolded and literally has 2 swords crossed in front of them. They're in their own hands, so it's not swords held by somebody else, it's held by you in a defensive posture. Like you're blocking whatever's coming towards you for whatever reason. But the fact that the Five of Wands is being clarified by that Two of Swords, it really says to me that the blocks that you're putting up, whether you're conscious of them or not, are actually what is causing the conflict within you. This is a conflict within you. It's not a conflict that you have to look forward to with other people. This is literally within yourself. So this could be that right now this new job or this new venture is starting out extremely slowly, and you're starting to kind of not be too sure about if it's really for you, or it may be a start in a position at a company that you normally wouldn't go for. If you're normally somebody who works in an office and because of the way the world is these days, you've had to take job at, I don't want to put anybody down who has jobs like this, because all jobs are obviously worthy, but they do have varying stipulations. So I am going to put this, please, 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 please. As much as I love comments, don't at me for the varying degrees that I'm going through right now. If you're used to working as a 9 to 5 in a job at an office where you have like a 401k and or benefits of some type, I'm throwing in American and Canadian terms here. But if you're somebody who's used to that, and because of everything that's gone on, you are now working for your local supermarket, grocery store, a store in a mall for a little bit, or maybe taking a reception job at a salon of some type. Again, none of those are in any way less, and the fact that they were able to keep open tells you that they're actually quite high up in the needs and the importance level. But it is something different to you, and it is something that you may, for whatever reason, deem not to your level because it doesn't go with the education level you have, or it doesn't go with the training that you have sought so many years of. And so internally you're going through this conflict, and you're really kind of blocking off what could be a wonderful new experience that you should be excited about, that's keeping you out of this lack state that's just starting out. You're kind of blocking it off because it's not maybe what you were hoping to be doing at this particular stage in your life, or this particular time in your life. Let's see if we can figure out some healing factors for you with regard to any kind of interesting things we can fix up with this. I also see this, I'm hearing now, this actually also works if you happen to be a student who has had to repeat either a semester or a year because of the lockdowns, and because the education system closed down, and schools in your area, for whatever reason, the homeschooling is not being taken into account as far as that's concerned, or something to that effect. And you're feeling very blocked off, like suddenly you're like, I don't want to have to redo all these courses, I don't want to have to redo this entire semester, I shouldn't have to, if none of this had happened, it wasn't my fault, etc., etc., etc. And you are not alone in that. Just please know that you are not alone in that. We have your healing card as Anandalite is your healing crystal, and it's the number 25, which goes down to a 7, which is wonderful, wonderful energy, with regard to being in the right place at the right time. Again, it sounds crazy, but it's a wonderful moment for you. You do have the pink border on that, which speaks to the heart chakra, so really opening up your heart at this time, so opening yourself up to experiencing how amazing the fact that you are still able to go to school at this time, or the fact that you now have a job where a lot of people still don't. Just kind of bringing yourself into that kind of energy will also help with that kind of mindset will help with your energy level as well. The Anandalite, don't forget, is also, it's kind of a crystal of enlightenment. It's like what do they call it, the consciousness. And so you've got that whole aspect of it being like a cosmic, like giving you clear sight. So being able to really take that blindfold off and open your eyes and see that it is you at this time who's kind of being conflicted with yourself. So really coming into this state of awakeness, and just maybe looking at things in a new way, or seeing things in a new direction, with regard to how you view where you are right now. Your energy card, Capricorn, is actually, oh, wonderful, I love it. It's the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, with the number 39. So the number 39 goes down to a 3. So that's a card of working together. That's a card of really opening up to those around you, and kind of working on a team level. The 3rd chakra is actually, sorry, my apologies, the fifth chakra. I was going from the top down. The fifth chakra, which is the throat chakra, is really opening up for you at this time. So really being able to convey and just your needs and desires at this time, but in a productive fashion. The whole idea of constructive criticism is better than critiquing criticism. The shadow that's working against you, or that you may be working on right now, we kind of know what it is, but let's see if we can get a little bit more a name behind it, shall we say? Maybe a little bit about where it's coming from to open up past that. Because you got your fourth and your fifth chakra that you're working on right now as well. Okay, so what we have is Sekhmet. Oop, hang on. Just going flying here. We have Sekhmet with empowerment. And again, that's very, very in tune with what you're going through right now, because it's, like I said, it's something where you're feeling as though what you're doing right now is not where you want to be or what you should be doing at this time of your life or what have you. So you are sitting in a sense where your empowerment and your self concept of your empowerment is being blocked at this time, or actually has become your shadow at this time. So Capricorn, what I'm really seeing is the message for this particular month, and what to really look forward to, because right now you're going, what do I have to look forward to? What I'm seeing right now is, once you're able to open up, take your blindfold off, take yourself away from that thought of conflict, take away from the thought that you were where you shouldn't be. Remember where you were even a couple months ago. Remember that you didn't have a job, or didn't even know if you'd be going back to school at this particular time, and now you're back in a classroom, a work setting, a paycheck is coming your way, really coming into that. And honestly, you can actually turn that empowerment shadow into an empowerment, like an actual empowerment energy by doing that. The throat chakra can actually be you speaking to yourself in a different way too, really opening up to yourself and opening your eyes to where you are versus where you could be in another instance as well. So this is what I have for you, Capricorn, for September of 2020. Thank you so much. It's been an honor reading for you. I hope you're able to have a wonderful month, and I look forward to reading for you again soon. Please comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.